Clash Quest.
We hope to provide this kind of fresh take of the Clash world. Clash Quest is a tactical game which starts very simple. Once you get into it, you can see there's a lot of depth and the kind of complexity opens up.
Barbarian, the Prince, archers, giants. The player faces off against preset defenses, and the way that our troops work are similar to what you see in Clash Royale or Clash of Clans. The troop pathing or what they're targeting is very similar.
Each battle is divided to few stages. You start with a set amount of troops in your army. If you run out of troops, you lose the match. One way to get stronger in game is to get more units in your army. You get more units to your army by exploring the archipelago, so you can get these army increases as a rewards from the battle and
by actually forming larger combinations of the same troop. And obviously those kind of things can have a big impact or effect on the outcome of the battle.
The inspiration for Clash Quest actually came from the Clash characters we have. Each character has their unique way of behaving or attacking. We felt like there's an opportunity to create a totally like a new type of...
And new. In Clash Royale or Clash of Clans, there's not such a thing as enemies or villains, and our game has that. One other thing that's new to the universe is items.
Each item triggers a bit differently. So some items you need to activate a big combo to get the item power. Some are more passive. So for example, Prince has an item that does area damage when you have more than 5 princes. You try to make big combos, activate your items in a smart way to defeat the enemies.
And so hopefully at the end of it all, the Clash Quest game is going to be deepening the overall Clash world as well as expanding it.
So when we think about visuals, we wanted to simplify a little bit of the characters so that they would be easier to read and easier to interact with.
When you see the game, I think it's clearly a Clash game. Hopefully what feels familiar is that feeling of delight, that feeling of frustration sometimes when you know that you should have maybe done a different move. We have a good mix of familiar of the Clash brand, as well as bringing something fresh into the Clash brand as well.
Last, creating not one but 2 brand new Clash games. These 2 games have been in very passionate development for quite some time. So first, Clash Mini Team.
In the format of a board game within Clash. Players will be competing for intelligence and strategy against each other using miniatures. This is where the name Clash Mini came from. In Clash Mini, players place their minis at the same time, and when the placement is done, minis will commence the combat automatically. We wanted the game to be the most accessible and light-hearted strategy game. The game is intended to be easy to play, but still have lots of depth. On the gameplay side, we are trying to make a casual strategy game that everyone can play. So we decided to focus 100% on the strategy part than the real-time control like Clash Royale or Clash of Clans.
As a player, the most striking thing about Clash Mini is the fact that minis themselves are incredibly cute and uniquely fitting to the world. Imagine your favorite characters from Clash sitting down at a mini table and dueling with the miniature versions of those around them. The world feels familiar, yet the cuteness of minis could be very deceiving as well. Some of them are a true challenge that you need to overcome in each round. Clash Heroes.
Team of diverse characters and set out on a journey through the world of Clash. You'll play a variety of adventures, some bite-sized and lighthearted, others more epic, like maybe when you encounter a goblin giant or a golem for the first time. In Clash Heroes, you'll see familiar characters that you may already love, with maybe some new twists to how they look or what they can do. But we're also looking to introduce some brand new characters to the universe. Whether you have 5 minutes or half an hour, we hope to offer you a compelling gameplay experience worthy of your time. At the same time, Especially for more experienced players, we also want to give you the space to customize how you play. We're actually really looking forward to seeing the fun and crazy ways you will play these characters, especially when playing together with your friends. One thing to mention here, Clash Heroes is made with Unreal Engine, so this is quite frankly a very different and new way of game development for us. There's a lot for us to learn on this project, and I want to emphasize that we're still quite early in development.